Hello everybody and welcome to Ayeisha's Christmas Corner with me, Ayeisha. Our first tale for today is a Christmas tale. It was a cold December morning. How cold was it, you ask? It was so cold that my cheese sandwich I had for breakfast turned into a cheese popsicle. I zipped up my winter coat. I wrapped my favorite scarf around my neck. It's cheddar yellow. My favorite nephew, Benjamin, gave it to me. It always keeps my snap very warm. Then I stepped out of my mouse hole into the frozen air. I scampered down the street toward the center of town. I had just taken a few steps when it began to snow. Snowflakes swirled down from the sky. They landed on my whiskers like tiny white butterflies. I smiled. It was snowing on Christmas Eve. How perfect. Too bad it doesn't snow in Zimbabwe, am I right? As I walked past the shops, I began to hum my favorite, that famous Christmas carol, Silent Mice. All the new mouse city seemed to be in the Christmas spirit. Bright lights flickered in the store windows. Mice scurried by, their arms filled with presents. I gazed up at the star on the top of a Christmas tree when suddenly, wham! I crashed into a mouse crossing the street. He carried an enormous red box. He seemed to be in quite a rush. Slam! I slipped on the ice. I landed right on top of my poor tail. Ouch! I stood up, rubbing my tail. A look of surprise came across the mouse's face. Geronimo, is that you? I couldn't believe it. It was my old friend from school, Buddy, Paw Pal. Buddy, what are you doing here? I asked. Shopping, of course, Buddy said. I want to impress my friends and relatives, so I'm buying the hottest gifts. Have you seen the new Cheese-O-Matic? It slices, dices, grates, grinds, chops, smashes, and then it washes itself when it's done. It costs a fortune, but it's worth it. Oh no, I haven't heard of it, I replied. Have you thought of your gifts yet? Buddy asked. I bet you spent a lot of money, right? I don't think how much money you spend on the gift is important, I said. It's the thought that counts. Buddy laughed and slapped me on the back. Oh, Geronimo, you always were a strange mouse, he said. Then he hurried away, calling out behind him. Merry Christmas! Happy New Year! Season's greeting! Happy holidays! The end.